Hello, my crafty friends. I'm gonna just sit here a minute and wait on somebody to show up. Hi, Ruth. It's good to see you. I just got through watching Aunt Beck's live that she did on Facebook earlier today. I didn't make it, but I know you were pretty tired then. How are you doing now? Hi, Janet. It's good to see you. Oh, a nap's good. That helps. Hi, Rose. Well, you just make your family phone call and lurk all you want. I'm glad to see you, though. I'm going to start just with a little show of some stuff I got at the thrift store today. It's not a big deal, but I haven't really looked at it yet, so I thought I'd show y'all if I can look at it at the same time. It's hot, too hot to be alive. It is pretty hot. It's pretty hot, all right. It's not as hot for us today as it has been the last few weeks, but when I was at the thrift store, I found these little stamps, and they were in a bag for 50 cents. So I thought we'd see what they are here. They're small, so I thought they might be good for ATCs or something. Hi, Mary. It's good to see you. Um, so there's that one. And then there's this one that's for Halloween. I'm not a big Halloween person, so that may go in Happy Mail. Let's see what this one says. A wise man once said, follow your dreams, except the one where you're at work in your underwear. That's pretty cute. Hi, Linda. Well, I'm glad you're here. I like newbies. I hope you'll enjoy what we're doing tonight. Yeah, I mentioned those last week, and some people had never done that and wanted to see it. So we're going to do that in a minute. I'm just looking at these things I got at the thrift store real quick. That's clouds. That's pretty cool. Some little flowers. When I found these, I thought they might be good to use on ATCs because they're all kind of small. That one's a stamp. That'd be fun to make your own stamps. I'd need some white ink because not all stamps are white around the edges, but anyway, those were fun. I thought that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 little stamp sets for 50 cents. That's not bad. And then I got this, which I've seen Jerry over at the Rebookery use these a lot. She tears them up and puts them in her art. And I've got one that was my dad's. I don't want to use it that way, but I got this one for $0.25. I thought, yeah, I might can use that. And then I got this. Actually, this is what I paid the most for. Isn't that ridiculous? Paid 50 cents for these, $0.25 for these, and $0.25 for these, and $1 for this. But it's such a pretty box. I thought it would make such a cute, tiny little journal. I don't even want the soap that's in it because it's very floral. Oh my goodness. Not even my grandmother would have worn that, would have wanted to bathe in that. But anyway, but I like the box. So since I got everything else so cheap, I went ahead and paid $1 for this little box. Hi, Becky. I'm glad you're here. Right before we got on here, I was watching your live stream on Facebook that I missed because I was too busy. But I enjoyed it even though I wasn't there on time. And then I got this. My last quarter worth is it's a bunch of quilts, little tiny quilt squares. I mean, there's like a million of them. I'm not even going to try to show them all to you. I'm just kind of peeking through them real quick to see kind of what's in here. I didn't take the time to look and see what was in here. I thought for a quarter it wouldn't really matter. I can get a quarter's worth out of them. Oh, that's sweet. I like that green one too. Twinchies. Yeah. Let's see how big are they actually. Since I have my handy dandy ruler. They're a little over 2.5 inches square. So Twinchies with a little bit of extra. But I thought they'd be fun to do in collage or something too. There's about a million different ones here. There's a Christmas one even. That one's kind of cute. I'm kind of drawn to these old calico kind of prints. There are a few solids. Ooh, I like that one. I think that's my favorite one so far. I really like that one. I think there's only 2 or 3 of them, but they're pretty. I like the plaids. This one has a little metallic copper. I don't know if you can see it's metallic, but a little copper metallic thread going through it. That's kind of cute. Here's some that are just kind of abstracty. I can't believe that one time I went in there and they had the same store. They had a package of things like this. And there weren't as many as what's in here, but they wanted $3 for that. And I didn't buy it. Then I go in there today and they've got this package for a quarter. It's like, okay, well, make up your mind. I guess that other one maybe didn't sell for a long time, so they decided to get rid of this one. Oh, that's pretty. Some plaids. This is the one that interested me. It was what caught my eye right away. This one with the bulls on it. Looks like there's only one of those in here. There's some pink, some bluish green. So there's a little bit of everything in here. I ought to be able to, some butterflies. I'd be able to find a way to use these. If anybody needs some little fabric squares, just let me know. Oh, that's a great idea, Janet. These are 2.5-inch squares, Janet. I just measured them. 2.5 plus a tiny little bit, like 2 and 5/8 or something like that. I guess they were leaving enough space to sew. Oh, looky there. That's cool. I think there's just one piece of that, but I really like that. Oh, I like that one too. I may just take out the ones I really like the most and just make a collage of them. Let's see, what's this one that looks like it might be interesting? Yeah, I like that one. That's kind of old-fashioned. I should have been taking the ones I really liked the most and sticking them over here somewhere. But I didn't. Here's some of those. I like those too. Especially this one that's actually a scene, you know, instead of just background. Okay, that looks like about all the real interesting stuff. Now, what was that one? I like that one too. Anyway, that was fun. Yeah, they would end up being 2-inch squares, but they're yeah, that makes sense. anyway, I thought they were fun. And there's a huge variety of stuff in here. I probably would have never put this kind of stuff together to make a quilt. I'm too matchy-matchy, I think, to make a quilt. I like that. That's pretty. Anyway, that was fun. Best quarter I've spent in a while, except maybe for that ruler. I have one quilt that one of my grandmothers made for me for graduation. No, for a wedding gift. And she did it all on the sewing machine, the piecing it and everything on the sewing machine. But then she quilted it, by hand. But the other ones I have were done by my great grandmother on the other side of the family, and they were done pieced by hand and quilted by hand, and they definitely are scraps from the clothes that they wore. So those are really special too. And then my husband Darren, his sister gave Hannah a quilt that their grandmother or great grandmother had made. So Hannah has one that's either from her great grandmother or her great great grandmother. We're not sure. These are the stencils I chose to do the painting on the receipts, and I just chose them because I like them. So we're going to play with that a little bit. First, I'm going to do it on some receipts that I got from the grocery store this week. And then I got this at a thrift store, and it's thermal fax paper. So I think it will work the same way. So we're going to try that too after we do these receipts. But what I do is just lay them down, and you need to be sure you lay them down like this so that the thermal part is on. I'll turn it back on when we get through with this, but I just try to make something that resembles a square out of them so that I can so they'll go with the the size of the. Is that one better? No. Okay. We'll just do them like that and do the first batch like this. And you don't even have to do the whole. Oh, sorry. You don't even have to do the whole stencil's worth. You could just stencil on a few of them. Actually, I think that's what I'm going to do, because I didn't bring enough out here to do all of these stencils with. So I'm going to just start with this. Let me get some sponges. Hi, Tanya. It's good to see you. I'm sorry. My allergies have been so bad. I almost canceled doing the stream because I was coughing so bad. And then I finally got where I was doing better. And so I thought, no, I'm going to be okay. But now that I'm started talking, I'm back at it. Okay. Okay, I'm going to work with these colors because I really like them. This one is Artist Loft Copper. And this one is Artist Loft also. All of these are actually Artist Loft. This one's metallic purple. Purple. This one is metallic cobalt blue. And then this one is old gold. And those are the colors I'm going to use right now while we do this, because I don't want to change them out a lot. So we'll probably use these same colors on all the stencils. When I get to that flower one, I might change. But for now, this is what we're going to do. Okay. Okay, I'm going to read chat here just a second. We haven't had Kmart here in years. I think probably 15 years they closed here. I thought they were all closed. I didn't even know there were more, that they still had Kmarts. Shows how out of touch I am with Kmart. Okay, I'm going to start. And I'm just putting the paint on just like I do anything else that I'm stenciling. Uh-oh. Got to try to hold it pretty still because it really will move on you pretty easy. This stencil is particularly bad about that because it's all these spirals. I think I'm just going to do little bits here and there and then go back so that I'm not working all over the canvas. The canvas. This gold is a little bit more see-through than the other ones. And you'll notice on some of them, if your paint's like that, it will kind of, you'll still see the receipt underneath it. And that doesn't go away when you heat it up. I'm sorry, I can't seem to talk and do this at the same time. I finished my my first page in my traveling journal. So now I've just got to put the instructions in the front of it, and then I'll be ready to send it on. That was fun. If I remember, I'll show y'all. I may trade another color for the gold after this one because it's not I Oh, I haven't done any purple. Good grief. I really like the purple. Let's stick some purple in here. I want to get some purple on each one. You hear me beat, 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 beat. Oh, need some turquoise over here. I'm trying to remember as I'm doing this that I've got 3 distinct pieces of paper here that I'm working on, and I'm trying to give all of them some of each color. So and Janet's done this too, so she may have some better technique than what I'm showing here, but okay. Then you just pull the stencil off. And you're left with this. And oh, that one got underneath. So it's going to be a lot of black on that one. Okay. I had a wipe off book all prepared. I don't know what to do with it. Okay, here's this. Let me see if I can get it to. Let's make a mess. Okay, we're just going to set that aside for now. All right, now that's where the magic happens. Did anybody come in and I missed them? I think we're good. Okay. Okay, let's just look at this one real quick. Different kinds of receipts end up, some are browner than others and some are black. Or that's the first one. Yeah, that sometimes it does, Janet. Sometimes it does. Here's the second one. And it's not quite as dark as the first one was. But it's still pretty, isn't it? Well, you'll know pretty quick if it's thermal, Mary, because if it's not thermal, it won't turn black. I got out some that I thought might be thermal, and it wasn't. So I know that this one's thermal, so we're going to do it in a minute too. But one thing about this is they work better if they're newer, and that's why I'm not sure how this is going to work. because I got it at the thrift store. It could be 10 years old. I don't know. Yeah. And this was an open roll. It's just laying there. So we're going to find out in a minute if it'll work. But isn't this a fun way to reuse your receipts? Pretty cool. Amber, hi, I'm glad you're here. This is the stencil that I used for this one. Trying to clean it off a little bit. And let's get a few more. Where'd I put the rest of them? Oh, up here. All right, let's just get out some more. We're going to get out different ones on purpose. This is a cleaner's receipt. This one's from Brahms. This one's from Walmart. This one is from Dairy Queen. This one's from Natural Grocers. I think I'm just going to take part of it. And we'll do the next one on these. And I really like this. You won't get a whole lot of let's turn them this way and see. I think maybe that one's too much. Maybe I don't need to. Well, here we go. I don't want them to get underneath each other like happened last time. Okay. And we're just going to do the same thing we did last time. On the leaves, I like to mix the colors in the leaves. Oh, stay put. It's harder to hold down a bunch of things than it is when it's just one thing. So you have to be paying attention to the fact that, you know, holding it in one spot doesn't hold the whole piece of paper. And some of this is not even going to be on the receipts. It's just going to be on the under paper, but that's okay. I think I'm going to skip the gold on this one and just add the purple in. I think my paper's moved, so this one's probably not going to be, oh, yeah, see? Probably not going to be as clean as the other one was. Okay, let's just go ahead and take this off and okay, I think I may stick this one on and just do a few swirly things on it too, because why not? So you can always change your mind, change your plan. Okay, we're going to call that good. It added a little bit more fun to them. Okay. Yeah, clean out your purse. That's right, Amber. Oh. Hi, Danny. It's good to see you. I don't think I noticed you before. Patricia, I'm not sure if I saw you before either. I'm getting lost in my work here. Okay. The Walmart one didn't get quite as dark as the other ones. They really show up good on with this metallic paint, but it doesn't have to be metallic. I guess I could do one that's not metallic and show you. I'll do that on the next one so you can see that it doesn't have to be metallic paint to look pretty. But they're pretty just like this. And you can see where the paint came off there, and the thermal thing didn't work because of the acrylic on the paint. You know, there's still some of the plasticky whatever that prevented it there. But some of that paint's still kind of wet. Okay, we got a few more here, and then we'll pull out some of that other thermal paper and see if it'll work. All righty, let's do this one. There are some parts of this stencil that don't work so great for this. So I think I may just do 3 of them, and then we'll do 3 of them with that other stencil. That way I can cover with the parts that work well. Okay. Let me get some non-metallic paints real quick. And yeah, sorry, I'm trying to hurry. Okay, I'm going to use these 3. Get a different palette. Another sponge. Where'd my sponges go? Okay. Do you know where my sponges are? I need another sponge. I don't remember putting them up. Oh, right here. Okay. I didn't put them up. That's why they weren't where they belong. Okay. Let's do some of this. This is Dina Wakley Media heavy body acrylic paint. This is fuchsia. And this one's tangerine. And this one is sky. Okay. Let's start with sky here. Alrighty, now we'll do some tangerine. Well, these really leave, you can see right through them to see that they're a receipt. So if you like that, you know, wanting them to look like what they are, this would be a good one to use. And now some fuchsia. This is one of my favorite stencils. I got this one and the swirls one. They're first two stencils I ever bought back when I first started doing mixed media anything. And they're still two of my favorites. Okay, move that out of the way. Okay, let's see if we can heat this up now. Oops, come back. Okay, here's these. See, those look really pretty too. And that's just a flat paint. It's not metallic. Yeah, the heat just, it's kind of like magic. And once you heat it, you really can't see see through these paints either like I thought you would. It kind of opaques them out. So I really love those. Those look cool. And then I've got one more stencil and 3 more little receipts here. So we'll go ahead and do this, and then um, we'll work on that roll of thermal paper and see if it works. Let's see. Let me scoot these down this way a little bit so I can get this flower to pretty much be on all 3 of them. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to use a little bit of all of this now. We're going to make this one really we're just going to go for the gusto here with this one. We'll add in a little purple here. Let's do some copper. And some of this turquoisey, cobalt blue, I think is what they call it. Okay, this ought to be wild. The back drop paper is getting messed up enough. It's making it hard to see what's what here. Come back. Okay. And here are these that are a mixture of metallic and non-metallic. I like those too. Okay, that's that. Oh, now I want to catch up on chat before we try that thermal paper. Yeah, the thermal paper and stencils. Who makes the? Oh, I have no idea who made any of these stencils. Unless they say on here, and there may be too much paint to. Okay, this one says it's Buttercream by Luxacraft. This is, I think, like in with the stuff you do on walls or on fabric. Goodness, I have no idea. I got it like 3 years ago, and if it ever said on here, I'm not one of those good people who put their stencils back up neatly in the package so they can, tell you these things. So I'm sorry, I'm a bad friend. I don't know where I got any of them. This one I know I ordered, but I don't know where from, and I don't see anything on it. The only reason I could still read that other one is because it's the newest one. I think I've seen this one on Amazon, but I'm sorry I can't tell you where I got them. That would have been nice, wouldn't it? And then we'll they're sticking together. Okay. I'm just going to put this one on here because it's heavy, so it's the easiest one really to work with. Plus it kind of covers everything. Okay. I hope I'm doing the right side of the paper. We'll find out. We'll find out. I'm just going to use up whatever paint I've got here left, and we'll see how far it goes. Well, pretty much out of the orange. I'll do some more orange if I run out of everything else. Oh, where is it? Oh, okay. I was about to go up there and do stuff that I didn't even need to do. All right, let's use up this stuff here. I should have plenty of these because I got out a lot more of these metallics. When I was getting them out, I was real generous. Let's just do a little bit right here. I'm going to move on to this. Let's do purple because we've already got some blue. If we don't get as much blue, it won't be a big deal. Okay. Well, I definitely have plenty of paint here. All right. See if I can tell if I missed anything. Oh, right there. Okay, let's do some more purple there. Okay. Oh, my hands are gross. Let me clean my hands just a second. Where did my wipes go? It won't hurt anything for it to sit a minute. Hi, Laurie. I didn't notice you were here. I'm sorry I missed you. Oh, you just got here. Okay, good. I don't feel so bad. Oh, well, I hope you do, Tanya. I hope you have a roll of it. I hope that's what it is. When I was at the thrift store today, they had some more of it, and I almost bought it, but I still have 2 more rolls of this besides this one. And I thought, by the time I probably won't use all of that very quickly, and so I decided to leave it for somebody else. I should have written a note on it and said, try painting on top of a stencil on this. You'll like what happens when you heat it up afterwards. Oh, I'm getting a little bit of stuff off my hands here. I'm just very, very good at getting messy. I'm going to have to turn that air conditioner back on, even if it blows my paper. Whew. Okay, let's try this one and see what happens. Well, I did it on the right side. Okay, looky there. Woo! I love it. This is almost as much fun as the jelly plate. Oh, this is thermal paper, Laurie, like receipt paper. I'll show you the receipts. Let me put this one out of the way. I did some receipts earlier. Oh, there's another one of those. The air conditioner is trying to blow them away. Where's the other ones? So this is what we've done. This is what I did with regular old receipts from everywhere, from the convenience store, the dry cleaners, Walmart, natural grocers, Dairy Queen. And then this one is just a roll of thermal paper I found at the thrift store. So I like it. It's a lot of fun. They would make great backgrounds for ATCs or iCads. Or just, you can just put them in a journal. Yeah, you just paint over a stencil and then heat them with a heat gun. And everywhere that paint touches them, where you've got paint on them, it sticks. But where there's not paint, it turns black. So you paint the side that has your receipt on it, where you can read your receipt, because that's the thermal side. The other side is, they may print something on it, but yeah, it's thin, so it'll work good in collage. That's true. But you paint the side where you can read your receipt. That's the side you paint because it's the side that's got the thermal stuff on it. I don't think that if you paint it on the other side, I don't think it will work because I think it's only thermal on one side. So, this is one of jelly plating and this are the two things that my friends want to come over and do with me. So, hi, Sue. You got here just a little bit late. I've been painting on receipts. I just put a stencil over the top of the receipts and then painted on it and then lift up the stencil and hit it with a heat gun. And it does this. So, and I also have just a roll of thermal paper, and that's how we did this one. So I think this is fax paper. But the rest of these are just receipts like you get from wherever you go, Target, Walmart, United, Safeway, wherever. I don't even know where everybody goes, but Hobby Lobby receipts work just fine. Michael's receipts work just fine. Tuesday morning receipts work. I just didn't happen to have done any shopping in those places, so I didn't have any of those receipts. But they're a lot of fun to use, and they store pretty, especially the receipts, you know, they can store in a pretty small place. That I stuck in this deal because I wanted to do them. But they're old, and I wasn't sure if they would work, so I got some newer receipts. These are ones I've done in the past. These are Amazon receipts. The gift receipt. Aren't those great? I just love the shape of them. It just likes. Anyway, these are some that I've done in the past. And then down under here somewhere, I've got some more receipts, and they're old. But we're going to try some anyway, and we'll see if they still work after GameStop, McDonald's. Just a second, and I'll see how old these are, and then we'll know. Okay, let's see. These are from 2016. So, yeah, August of 2016. So, all right. Well, of course you do, Janet. Of course you do. I'm going to do this one because it's big and I think I can get all of them under this one. Well, actually, we may take the GameStop one out and just do these four because they're Papa Murphy's, Hobby Lobby, McDonald's, and Food for Less store. Okay. All right. I got to get some more paint. Y'all tell me what kind of paint you want me to use. You want me to go ahead and just use the kind of things we've been using or go to something else? Thanks, Becky. Oh, my air conditioner stopped. What is the deal? Oh, it went to economy. I don't want economy. I want cool. Hi, Kim Marie. We're painting on receipts and then heating them up. We'll show you the magic. I'm not going to ruin the surprise for you. Lavender pink, and baby blue. Okay. Let me get rid of these. It's a good thing palettes come on everything. And sponges are cheap. Makes them nice art supplies. Okay, let me find. Okay, this is Pink Parfait. It may be a little bright, but we're going to call it baby pink. And this is Lilac Mist. This will be our lavender. And this is Blue Bonnet. This will be our blue. Okay, let's put some of these out. This is just regular old craft paint. I think all three of these are Apple Barrel because I get those cheap at Walmart. Ooh, ooh, yuck. Blob. I hate the goopy blobs. Okay. Wow. I think that one's just more gloopy blob than anything else. Oh, goodness. Let me get something to clean up. At least get a little bit of this off of me. Okay. Let's start with pink. Oh, shoot. All right, just a second. Let me see if I can get these back. That was not good. Okay. I think we did all right here. Uh-oh. I almost used the blue on, I don't think I have even any room for, well, I'll just put some over the top. Now I'm mixing colors. Okay. Oops. Alrighty. Now let's get our heat gun and make magic. Hi, Eva. It's good to see you. We're painting on receipts. We've just painted through a stencil on them, and now we're going to make the magic happen. Hopefully. These are old receipts, so they may not work as well. Okay. Well, now we know. Even 2-year-old receipts work. So don't be afraid to dig those ones out that you filed away a long time ago. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it. Now y'all have to go make some and then post what you do so I can see what you do. Oh no. I can't imagine having perfume bottle melt in my car. Oh, that would be awful. So this is what we've been playing with so far. I'll show you Eva and Kim Marie. This is some thermal paper I found at the thrift store. It's fax paper. And so that works too. But these are the other receipts that we did today. So we got a little bit of everything. But thanks. I'm glad you like them. I like them. I got lots of, that'll be fun. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Dig in the trash can, as long as it's not wet trash. Thank you, Mary. They were a lot of fun. I really enjoyed them. I can't even remember who told me about doing that, but it probably was somebody on YouTube because when I did them before, it was in 2015. So, and then I saved some receipts to do it again, and then I never did it again until now. So, but they're a lot of fun, and do a bunch of them so they don't feel precious, and you can just rip them up and use them and not fret over it. Yeah, do post them, Linda. That's cool. It's fast too. It's really fast and easy to do. So if you want some quick painty papers to send somebody, this is a fast way to do some painty papers. Yeah, I love the metallics too. I think they're my favorite, but I really enjoyed the combination of the metallics with the ones that weren't metallic. That was a lot of fun. Okay, I need to put this paint on something real quick. Just a second. Okay, I'm going to show you my new wipe-off book I got. This was something somebody gave me years ago because they knew I was homeschooling. We never used it. And it's in really rough shape. But it's got a lot of pictures in it. Anyway, I thought I'd use this for a wipe-off book because it's not in good enough shape to donate to the our homeschool association's library. But I thought it'd make a good wipe-off book. So we're going to start here. I'm just going to go ahead and, well, that's not wanting to stick. Let's go over here. That'll work better. Get whatever paint I can off here. Don't want to waste it. Wasting paint's against the rules. Nope. No, there's not any of that left. Not any of that left. Okay, gold. We'll kind of glaze over everything with the gold left, the gold that's left. Okay. Now we got a little blue and purple here. I guess I'm just going to stick it right on the same page because might as well. And a little purple, we'll be through with this. Okay. Now my paint is not wasted. Oh, goodness. My fingers are really gross, though. Hi, Holly. Good to see you. We've been painting on receipts, Holly. In a minute, I'll show you some of them after I get a little bit of this off my hands. Okay, just a second. I gotta let the dog out. He's having a fit. Are you having a fit, Cubby? Huh? You had about all this you can take? There you go, bud. It's very stressful for him when we're not all in the same place. We could stamp embossing powder. Oh yeah, that's cool. I don't have much of that, so I haven't tried that. Yeah, looks good, doesn't it? The metallics I was using, let me get one and show you. Were Artist Loft at Michael's. They're level 1 metallics. They're not really expensive. I think they're like $3.99 a tube. And lots of times you can get them for $3 a tube on sale. But I really like them. I like them on the jelly plate too. Okay, Holly, I'll show you what we've been doing. This is some thermal paper that I found at the thrift store. It's fax paper. So if you see that, you want to get some because look what you can do. You just put a stencil down on top and then you paint over it and pull up the stencil and use your heat gun, and everything that doesn't have paint turns black. And then these are the receipts that we did. And these are receipts just from everywhere I go. Grocery store, hobby store. Some of these receipts are like from 2016. So where are where are those? Oh, here they are. So that's what we were doing, Holly. You're very welcome. It's tempting to make a whole bunch of these and make that into a journal. It's very thin paper, you know, like receipt paper is. So may not be the best way to use it, but when you got a roll of it, that's tempting. This one is fax paper. I got it at the thrift store. It's just a roll of fax paper. It's thermal paper also. Like the receipts are thermal paper. Now, if you've got someone who gives you receipts that are not thermal paper, then it won't work. But anyway, that's that. Oh, I was going to show you my first page in my traveling journal. I got it done. Now all I have to do is put my instructions on the front, and I'm ready to mail it. It says, of all the things you wear, a smile is the most important. So, and there's my cover for anyone who wasn't here last week and didn't see it. And here's where I'm going to put everybody's name and a pocket in case they want to send something back. A little letter telling about themselves or something. Okay. Are y'all ready to do a pick 10? Thank you. I liked that page. I thought it turned out real good. I had this little book, and it's in the house, or I'd show it to you, but it's just a little book about this big, and it's what angels say. And then it had all these statements in it, and that was one of the statements that was in it. So I'm going to paint the last page when it comes back. But I'll definitely, since there are only 4 people in my group, so I'll definitely get to paint the last one too. And probably a couple more inside because even if everybody does a double page spread, I'm going to have a couple left over. So yeah, it's okay. I don't know how many people are in your group, but I had room for 5 people to do double page spreads and me do the front and back. And since there are only 4 in my group, I don't have to use all of those. So I think you'll still have plenty. Okay. Y'all ready to do pick 10? Oh, I wanted to show y'all something. I'm putting out the video later tonight, but I wanted to show you. I got some, I'm in an ATC swap, and I got these ATCs in my swap today. Good night, Mary. This one is Heather Crafter did it. She's the one who's hosting the swap at Craft Shack. It says smiles are the soul's kisses. Isn't that pretty? And this one is really amazing. This person went all out for an ATC. It's got metal, you know, kind of steampunky stuff on it. And then on the back, it's got an envelope. You can't open the envelope because it's really just a pocket, but it's got this little charm on it. And then a tag that tells who she is. It has a scripture on it. Very nice. And then this one's by Kim Sim, and she drew Lucy. I love it. I wish I could draw like that. And then this one is similar to what I sent out. It's mixed media on the back, and then a focal point. And her focal point is a heart and a circle. This is the background to the ones I sent out, but I didn't fix me one. I guess I should have. So I don't have an example of what they really look like. But anyway, that was so much fun to get those today. It's always fun to get other people's art. Good night, Mary. All righty, we're going to do this page. Or we could do the back. I think I'm going to just do this one because it's nice and easy. Let me put some fold this in half and stick it. So who else is going to play along tonight? Becky is, Linda is, Suze is, Danny is. Yay! I love it when y'all play along. And especially when you post what you did so I can see it later. Eva is. Yay! So we've got 5 people playing along. Cool. Well, that's super. Okay. Is everybody ready? I'm not going to try to gesso anything first. Uh-oh. Ready to start? Your phone's hopping on the table. Oh, journals, yeah. Well, that's good, though. Everybody's excited about the journal swap. Okay, number 1 says, add a building. You know, I think the first one we did, that was the first one we got. Add a building. Okay, I have to find a building. That's exactly what I'm thinking, Aunt Beck. Well, good grief. I can get to it. I've got an architect magazine here, so surely I can find a building in here that I want to put in it. Well, this is Not coming up on any buildings real quick that I want to use. Ooh, that's cool. I'll hold my finger there. That one's kind of unusual looking too. Okay, I'll hold a finger there too. Like that one too. But none of those just say, yes, this is it. Oh, that's great. I have a stamp that I made that's a cityscape. So it would be a bunch of buildings. And I briefly thought about that, but then I decided I would look through this and see if I could find something. I need to hurry. I know y'all are going to get tired of waiting on me. Well, here's some buildings. I think I'm going to use these. And I'm just going to tear those out because the background's black and white. And don't know what we're going to do, but this will at least kind of go with it. Okay. Oh, look there on the back. That's cool too. But I already decided on these, so that's what I'm going to do. I think I may just do these two. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Let's glue those down. I'm going to use this as my... Hey, honey, what you need? Oh, well, he's either outside or somebody else let him in the house. Because he went out of here a while ago. Looking for the dog. He lives a life of luxury. Everybody makes sure he gets his treat at 8:30 p.m. Ooh, a covered bridge. That's cool, Eva. I got a book of covered bridge pictures that I'm going to use some of those in my abandoned places book. So now that I've got some, I've seen a couple of the pages in that book. I thought, oh, I wish I had a bridge. So now I have some. So I need to get on doing that. You don't have to, but you can. This just was an envelope, and so it had that on the background already. Sometimes I gesso the background first. Sometimes I don't. Most of the time I just start out with what I've got, unless it's a slick page. In my other books that I use for this, they're mail out, like political mail out postcards, those big things, and they're real slick. So I usually gesso those. But other than that, I don't usually do anything to them. I just start with wherever I am. But the page may already have something on it like this. So you can do whatever you want, Holly. When y'all are ready, let me know. And we'll move on. Not trying to rush you, just I just don't want to move before everybody's ready. Eva and Sue's are ready. Hi, Nancy. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. We're doing a pick 10, and our first prompt was add a building. So I added these two buildings. Linda's ready. That's fine, Rose. Okay, everybody's ready. Let's go to number 2. Or at least everybody who told me they're playing along is ready. Number 2 says, use 3 shades of one color. 3 shades of one color. So what do I want that color to be? And what do I want to do with it? Okay. And what medium do I have 3 shades of one color in? I can paint. I can use pencils. I'm trying to think what else I have that has 3 shades of the same color. I think I'm going to paint, and I'm going to do blue and let that be my sky, I think. Okay, I'm going to use these 3. Admiral blue, blue jean, and blue bonnet. That's true. You could, Laurie, just use one color and white. I'm lazy, so I'm going to do this because I happen to have 3. Yeah, red to match the dots would be good, but I'm not sure what I would do with it. I'm hoping I'll get another chance to match the dots later. Now I'm trying to remember, does your sky get lighter as it gets higher, or does it get darker? That's funny. I can't remember. I think I'm just going to kind of mix them around in there and not worry about high and low. We're just going to mix it all. I am going to wipe that off though, because I don't really want it on that little window. I might need a window. I might need to use that window for something. Okay. Kind of feels like I'm doing reverse collage here. And I may just go ahead and go around the edges here a little bit too. Alrighty, now I'm gonna wipe this off where I uh-oh, I didn't want to go that far with it. All right, let's see if I can get some paint back up right up to the edge of the window. Should have just left it alone the first time. Okay. All right. Y'all let me know when you've got your 3 colors on. I'm going to put this brush in water and then I'm going to dry a little bit. Get these back up out of the way. Ooh, I just heard some thunder. May not be able to stay on too much longer. We'll see. I'm going to take a quick look outside because last night we got some thunder and it didn't get within 50 miles of us, but we still had thunder. But I want to go look and make sure that it's not something close. Well, it doesn't look like it's close. So we'll just keep on going. Okay, Tanya, have a good night's sleep. Okay, when you ladies have got your 3 colors of blue on, let me know. Or, well, it doesn't have to be blue. 3 colors, 3 shades of one color. Mine was blue. Eva's ready and Danny's ready. Aunt Beck is ready. Suze is ready. Linda's ready. Oh, no, Suze isn't ready. She's saying goodnight. Linda's ready. Okay, Suze is ready too. All right. Stick number 3. I'm going to go on to a different one. Sorry, folks. That one was something I put in here when I thought I had it, and I don't have it. So we're just going to skip it. I'm not even going to tell you what it is, so you don't have to worry about it. This one says Terre Collage Shapes. Terre Collage Shapes. Okay. I may put me some trees right in here. That sounds like good collage shapes to me. See what I've got that's green. I don't think that's green enough. Okay, here's some green I can use to tear me some trees. What shape do I want them to be? Let's do one more little one. Now I need some brown. Oh, looky here on the back, some brown. Isn't that handy? Tear me some trunks. That's maybe a little too wide for those trees. Okay. Hi, Kathy. We're doing a pick 10. Number 1 was add a building. Number 2 was use 3 shades of one color. And number 3 is Terre Collage Shapes. So that's what I'm doing here. I think I want this one in front to be a little bit different color so it'll actually show up more. So I'll do it one of these. Like that. That works for me. Okay. I think I'm just let this be the only one that actually goes over the seam. I don't want the other ones to go over the seam, so. These are some jelly plating adventures that I'm tearing up here to use for my trees. Oops. Almost put it over the seam, even though I said I wasn't going to. Definitely don't want 3 trees over the seam. That would be very bulky indeed. Okay. Let's see. Let this one go. Trying to decide if I want it. I may do another one over here and put these 2 on this side. Then I won't have anything on the seam, but they'll all be close. Okay, let's do one more here. Fix me one more of these little pale trees here. Okay, I like that. Okay, Rose, go get your stuff done. I admire you always doing the things you need to do. Okay. Y'all let me know when you're ready, ladies, and we'll move on to the next stick. Get this stuff out of my way so I can see what I'm doing. Well, several people are doing exactly that, Kathy. And other people are just tired and they're just resting. Okay, Eva's ready, Danny's ready, Holly's ready, Suze is ready. Oh, Linda's ready, and Beck is ready. Everybody's ready, so let's go. Number 4. Use watercolor pencils. If you don't have watercolor pencils, then use the pencils of your choice. Okay. Now I'm trying to decide what do I want to do with watercolor pencils. I could paint in the buildings. I could put some clouds in the sky. By the way, it doesn't say you have to activate the watercolor pencils if you don't want to. I think I'm just going to use them to make some clouds. Yes, it says use watercolor pencils. But like I said, if you don't have watercolor pencils, you can use whatever kind of pencils you want. Bye-bye, Laurie. It was nice to have you here tonight. Okay, I may be overdoing it a little bit. I think I'll stop there. Let's see, what else can I do? I can draw some branches up in my trees. Let's see if I can find a darker color and work on these trees back here a little bit. Just see if we can have a few branches peeking out. Okay, bye-bye, Kim Marie. I hope everything's okay. Goodness gracious. Oh, goodness. Thank you, Nana. Glad you're here. I think I'm supposed to know your real name, but I cannot remember it at the moment. Sorry. Go by Nana. Okay, that's good. Okay, Becky's ready and Suze is ready. Nana, we're doing a Pick 10, and we've had 4 prompts so far. The first one was add a building. The second one was use 3 shades of one color. The third one was tear collage shapes. And the fourth one was use watercolor pencils. Well, that's not exactly working. Okay, we'll leave that off. We'll stop there. They all have glue and gesso all over their hands. Not everybody is doing it, Nana, but about 5 or 6 people are doing it along with me. That makes it more fun. Eva's ready, Linda's ready, Susie's ready. Goodness, I'm sorry, y'all. Becky's ready. Holly says, this is my first Pick 10. I'm doing it at the store, at my store. Oh, cool, Holly. I'm glad you're able to play along. Danny's ready. Okay, is that everybody? Is there anybody that needs me to wait a minute? It looks like a 2-year-old did it. Well, you know about mine from last week, so nobody can complain about theirs unless it looks worse than that. Okay, are we ready to move on? Number 5 says use glitter glue. If you don't have glitter glue, use glitter and some glue. I'm trying to think if I have glitter glue. I must have thought I did because I left that one in there. Now Becky's praying. I'm trying to think. I probably do have some somewhere. I know I have glitter and glue. And I have glitter paint. Would glitter paint work? No, this calls it Pearl Effects paint, not glitter paint. Is everybody finding something to use, or do we want to skip that one? I'm the boss? Oh, no. Okay. Well, I'm going to put some glue and some green glitter down here under my trees to be grass. Because that's what I have. Okay, let's see. I have glitter. I have glue gun glitter glue. Trying to decide which one to use. I think I'll just use a little bit of both. So let me put some glue down. Hope I don't end up with it all over me. I don't know how well this is going to work. We'll just have to see. I'll have to let it sit here a little while and then brush it off, but that's the best I can do. Yeah, I do have a bad cough. I'm sorry that you have to listen to it. I'm not sick. It's a combination of allergies and asthma, and depending on which doctor you talk to, it's nothing at all compared to some of them. So it's something I've been struggling with for years. It's worse when I talk a lot, and when I'm doing a stream, I'm talking all the time, so that makes it worse. But hopefully you can put up with it and it won't bother you too much. Yeah, they gave me, one doctor gave me an inhaler to use, and it would work for 2 or 3 weeks, and then it would stop working, and they would have to change me to another one. And after doing that several times, I decided it just wasn't really worth it, to have to keep finding new ones all the time. Now there's my extra glitter. That's a lot of glitter too. I don't want to waste that. Let me see if I can get it back in this bottle. I hate it the most when I'm out grocery shopping or something, and I know people are thinking, what is she doing? She's sick. She should not be here. And makes me feel bad because you don't want to say to everybody who walks by, I'm really not sick. I'm really fine. So they just all think I'm being irresponsible and infecting the whole world when I'm really not. Yeah. It's funny how allergies, they affect some people different ways. My son and my husband, when they're having allergy issues, their eyes get red and their nose runs, and I cough. So I think I'm going to heat this just a little bit and see if I can dry some of that glue so I don't get it all over the place. This will probably be dropping glitter from now till forever. I'm going to let it just sit there, and y'all let me know when you're ready. Glitter pens will be perfect. Yes, anything that's glittery, Holly, is fine. Oh, I just found my little leftover butterfly. I made a card for somebody, and I cut these butterflies out of an alcohol ink piece that I did. And I didn't really like the piece as it was, but as butterflies, it turned out real pretty. And that one was on the floor. I only used 3 of them on the card, and so I wondered where that went. Okay. Hey, Becky and Danny and Holly are ready. Eva's ready. Linda's ready. Yay, Rose. I'm so proud of you. Oh, my dishes were done last night and they were done this morning, but they're probably not done right now. When I'm out in the studio, I don't see them. So If I'm lucky, somebody else will do them. Oh, I understand. When you feel bad, you just don't want to do dishes. Holly will let you come do hers. Suze, are you ready? Oh, she's feeding the dogs. Are you back, Suze? We don't want to move on without you. Poor Holly. Nobody will ever come do her dishes for her. Dishes and vacuuming. Two least favorite things. And laundry. Yeah. Can't forget laundry. Luckily, in my house now, my kids do their own laundry. So I just have to do for me and the hubby. And that's nice. Suze, are you back yet? She's back. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, I see you now. Good grief. I just totally missed that. No, we were waiting on you. Did you do the glitter prompt, Suze? If you did glitter, then you're caught up because we're ready for the next one after that. Did you do the glitter? Okay, we're good then. Let's move on to number 6. Use scraps. Scraps of anything. There you go. Use some scraps. Well, here's a scrap. Oh, I don't guess that's really a scrap. Let me find some scraps. I don't know what I'm going to do with scraps when I find some. I may put a scrap of this. This is I used some plastic for a palette, and this is what was left over. And I may put it right there. I don't know. That's really different. I thought I'll find a scrap of something blue. That's what we'll do. So it won't be so different. See if this is, that's not big enough, but it's definitely a scrap. Just a scrap of that. I think I may just go ahead and put this back there, and that can, maybe I want to put it on, no. Can look like we're peeking into another world there. Let's see. Let me find some scissors here. Okay. Let's put some glue on this. Uh-oh. Some of the paint's coming off, but at least it's not the part that's going to show. Alrighty, there's my scraps. It's only one scrap, so maybe I need another scrap. I'm trying to think if there's a scrap of something else that I could use. I could put me another piece of a, no, that'd be hard to get it to look like it's behind those. That would probably end up messing it up. I was thinking about putting another tree back here out of this. I think I'm going to let that one scrap be my scraps. If I decide I want to later, I'll stick this on there. Since it's leftover, it can be called a scrap, I guess. But we'll wait. We'll see if I need it. Okay, Danny's ready. I think I'm going to glue some paper over that because that paint might decide to come off. Let me find something and do that real quick while I'm waiting. There we go. Maybe this side. Bad thing about having two sides. Okay, now that's protected. Okay, Danny and Eva and Holly and Becky are ready. We'll wait just a few minutes for the others. Suze is ready. Linda, are you ready? You're playing along, aren't you? We'll wait for you, Linda. We're not in a big hurry. Okay. Now we're on number 7. And it says, add dimension. Add dimension. All right. Maybe I need to add my clouds dimensionally. Okay, I've got this Heidi Swapp metallic texture paste. I found it Tuesday morning for $1.99. And it's metallic white. And I think that would work for my clouds. So now I have to decide how I'm going to put it on. Now I wish I had a cloud stencil. Maybe I need to cut me out one. Let me find something to cut one out in, because I think it'd be easier to do that. No, then they would all be the same. I don't want them to all be the same. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry you're buffering, Rose. Is everybody else having trouble with buffering too? Add dimension, Holly, just means add anything that gives it some depth or texture. It could be texture paste. It could be tissue paper. It could be napkins, or anything that adds something like the glitter adds dimension. So anything that kind of sticks up a little bit and isn't flat. I think I'm going to use if I can find one. Here. I'm going to use a palette knife. We'll see how this goes. Oh, you're welcome, Holly. We'll see. These clouds are going to look more like icing than clouds. It is fun, though. I remember back, 15 years ago, I took some oil painting classes. And clouds were one of my favorite things to paint. It's been a long time since I tried to make clouds out of anything except, you know, just little scribbles. It definitely adds dimension, though. It's going to take more of this than I thought. I put too many clouds on here. Happy little clouds. Yeah. This is really pretty. It's very smooth too. It's not gritty at all. I really like it. Okay. Oh yeah, Rose. You could have done all kinds of boho stuff with that. I didn't have it when I was doing that either. I just found it um, about a week ago. I went in there looking for a chopping board, and I thought, well, I'll just go see what's on, you know, what's on the craft aisle, but I'm not going to get anything. And then I found this, so I got something. 3 prompts to go. Yeah. Well, maybe it'll be something like Doodle, and then you can just add a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of silly to say that when you, I mean, why even go in, right? Danny's ready. Well, I'm glad you got permission, Holly. Okay. Danny and Suze and Aunt Beck and Holly and Eva are all ready. I probably should dry this a minute since I'm waiting on Linda. I'll dry this while I do that. At least a little bit. Okay, I think I'm gonna let the rest of it just dry naturally because we're getting close to the end and I'm gonna leave it open till tomorrow anyway. So, well, those clouds look really shiny, don't they? Hey, Linda, are you getting close? She's probably doing something really amazing instead of just blobbing on some clouds like me. Okay, Linda's ready. Let's pick number 8. It says use modeling paste. Okay, I think I'm going to skip this one because we just did that, or at least I just did. Are y'all okay if we skip this one? Okay, Linda just did too. Aunt Beck did too. Okay, we're going to skip that one. I'm going to just turn it over and stick it up at the top. Okay, use black and white. So I guess that could, for me, that's going to probably be doodling. Use black and white. But you could add black and white paper or black and white paint. Ooh, I might. Oh, I don't know. Black and white. Okay, let's see. What do I want to do with black and white? I have no clue what to do with black and white. I am just stumped. I'm just sitting here stumped. That's funny. I can doodle around my trees. Let's just do that, and then we can. Okay. Just doing some kind of sketchy lines around my trees. Happy little trees, yeah. I think I'm going to draw a dead tree in the background here. Okay. My trees were too happy, I guess. Ominous looking. Yeah, I guess it is a little bit. I didn't mean for it to be. Now what to do with white? I have no idea what to do with white. Black and white, it said, so I got to come up with something to do with white. Maybe I'll just do a little bit of a painty border. Y'all are probably all ready, and I'm making everybody wait. Nobody said they're ready yet, so. So I'm just going to keep going, make my little border. A very imperfect little border. Goodness. Well, I can't decide if I want to add some more to that or just leave it like it is. Is anybody else ready? I don't want to start adding something else if everybody else is getting close to being ready. Danny's ready. Eva's ready. Okay. I can add some more later if I decide I want to. Thanks. Does it make it look a little less ominous to have a fun border? No, you just do whatever you want, whatever it turns out, Linda. No, mine just happened to be wanting to make a picture. They don't always turn out like that. Whatever looks good, whatever you want is what you do. So, in fact, a lot of times mine don't end up looking like a picture. Well, that one did. That was the first one we did where it said use a building, and I used that building for I had a brick door on my little house. Oh, no. No, you're doing fine. They don't I was trying to say let me show some others while we're waiting here so you can see they don't always turn out. Okay. So here's one that we did, or I did when y'all were with me. And there's one. And this is the one that we did a while back. Definitely not a picture. And then my horrendous one from last week. Where is it? I know it's in this book. Well, I thought it was in this book. Yeah, there it is. It's stuck together. Maybe I should have just left it together. Okay. That one turned out really bad. That was last week's. This is the one we did the week before. And let's see. Have we done anything inside this one? I think we have. Yeah, we did this one. And I think that's all that's in that one. We haven't been doing this a whole long time. We did this one. And let's see. Oh, and that one. So I think that's pretty much it. We haven't been doing this a whole long time. So this wasn't a pick 10. This was just something we did when I was making the books. But anyway, does that help, Holly? Yes, that's fine. It just says use black and white. It doesn't tell you what you have to do. You can interpret that to be anything. Oh, believe me, I understand, Holly. I've been working on reorganizing my room, but if you looked at it, it just looks like shelves piled and tables piled and a cart piled. Everything's piled. And it looks a whole lot better than it did, but I still got a ways to go before I can say it's organized. Oh, white splatter. That's a great idea, Linda. See, that's what's so neat about this. Everybody has a completely different idea or interpretation, and it all starts with whatever you did first and how you went about it after that. So it's cool that that's why I can't wait to see if y'all post your pictures so I can see what you did with it. You can, well, you can't see my window at all. You can see the top third of the curtain because I have a loom standing up in front of it that blocks the bottom 2/3 of the window. So at least you can see half of your window. Yeah, my texture paste is going to have to dry more too, but we're getting close to the end here. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 2 more, only got 2 more to go. Are y'all ready for number 9? Oh, there you go, Holly. That's a great idea. If I swept the floor, all I would get was dog hair. Let me know when you're ready. I think most of you are ready. Is there anybody who's not ready? Let me say that because there's chat in between all of the readies. Okay. Number 9. Use a doily. Does everybody have a doily they can use? If not, we can skip it and go on. Like I said, when I made these, I just stuck everything I could think of that was in my craft room. Linda has one, and Beck has one. Is there anybody who needs for us to skip this? Let me answer it that way. Holly needs to skip it. Are the rest of you okay with skipping it? I'm okay with skipping it. Okay, I tell you what, we'll hold this one and I'll pick another one, and then everybody can choose between the two which one they want to do. The doily, or what's the next one going to be? Or doodle in gold. Those are your two choices. Use a doily or doodle in gold. If you can't do either one, let me know and I'll pick a private one for you. I'm going to doodle in gold because I don't know where I would put a doily. Go for the gold, yeah. So y'all can choose if you want to use a doily or a doodle. And I'm gonna put some dots inside my white on this border. I didn't feel like it was finished, so now I can finish it. This makes me happy, happy, happy. Kind of hard to hold these pages in place when everything is still wet. I love this gold pen. It's the Uniball Pig Signo, like this white one. I think these are some of my favorite pens. I don't have the black one. It would probably be good too. I think they make a black one. I may have to look into it. All I'd ever used was the white until I found this gold one, and I thought, oh, I want to try that. So I have never even looked to see if they have a black one. You would think they would. Okay. What else could I do with gold? I could doodle around on my black tray and make it some gold instead of looking ominous. But I'm afraid if I do that and it doesn't look good, I'll hate it. Oh. So what else could I do? Anybody got any ideas? What else I could doodle gold? Could fill in some of the windows maybe. Let's try that on this building. I like that. I think I'll fill in this little tree back here gold. If y'all all get ready, let me know and I'll quit playing. We'll move on. I'm just piddling around till everybody else is done. I'll make these tablecloths gold. There are no chairs, just tables. That's funny. Maybe this arrow could be gold. Okay, Becky's ready. Holly's ready. Danny's ready.
Go ahead and paint in the street light.
Okay. We're almost ready. Let us know when you're ready, Linda. Okay. I'll quit doodling. All right. Number 10. Oh, no. We're not doing this. No, no, no. It says spray ink on mat, water down, and drag the page through. And I'm not doing that. not, not after coming this far. If you want to get rid of your page and you don't like it, then you can do that. But I'm not going to do that. No, no, no. Okay, we'll get another one. Use purple. The last prompt says use purple. Well, that's a whole lot better than putting ink down and dragging the page through it. Okay. I think I'm going to paint this building purple. That's going to be my purple. Um, well, I'm just going to use this marker. It's a Dollar Tree marker. We'll see if it works. I'm not the best colorer on earth and certainly not with a marker, but I'm just going to leave this house with white trim.
I'm sorry, I'm being really quiet, but I can barely color when I'm quiet.
I'm not sure I can color and talk.
Oh. Thanks, Janet. I think it's turning out really good. Now, last week I would have been happy to drip down some ink and pull my page through it, but I like this one a lot better, so I didn't want to do that this time. Okay, there's that. See, I think I'll make this sign purple. And maybe these awnings over here. Oh, one more. Alrighty. Oh.
Yes, that was prompt number 10. I think that's right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, that was number 10. Yay! Done, and I didn't destroy it. Oh, dear. Makes me happy. I'm glad you had fun, Suze. Do you like the page you turned out with? I hope all of you liked the pages that you did. I can't wait to see your pages either, so you all have to post them. I bet Becky will let us post them in her group. Oh, I think Becky just posted hers. Yeah, I got a notification. Yay. Okay. Well, great fun. And I'm tired, so I'm ready to go. I had a great night. I hope y'all enjoyed it as much as I did. And we will see you next Monday. God bless you all. Bye-bye, friends.